Hello students, so I welcome you all for the daily newspaper analysis at Tathastu ICS brought by me, Ruchi Singh. I hope that your preparation is going on with a proper strategy. Without a strategy, preparation does not go in the right direction. So always have a strategy in terms of what books you should read, how many hours you should devote to what section of the syllabus of the examination. So all these things, have a strategy, keep it stuck in front of you, keep it sticked in front of you, so that you do not deviate from the direction you should be walking on. So with this little reminder, let me take the first article of today's The Hindu newspaper. And as I always say, we do cover the daily edition of The Hindu. So I hope you're also reading The Hindu and you're able to connect whatever we study. So this is the first article that I wanted to discuss today, that is turning the spotlight on the urban poor. And this particular article will be related to your GS paper 1, and then GS paper 3 as well. Let's see how this article is going to help you for your examination and why you should read it. Look, when this ILO's report, this India employment report came up in the news, that day we did discuss in very much detail about various aspects of this report brought by two institutions. I hope you know that it was brought by International Labour Organization and Institute for Human Development. Both did bring this India employment report, and we did this. We did see various aspects, like what were the percentage of employment, unemployment, labor force participation rate, women's participation in the employment and workforce, etc. So let's see what this article is saying in this first paragraph. The IER 2024 by Institute of Human Development and International Labour Organization poses a question on trickle down effect. Trickle down मतलब क्या होता है? Of benefits to the working class in backdrop of 5.4% average real economic growth. तो अगर 5.4% average annual economic growth है, so this is saying, what do you mean by trickle down? मतलब the benefits or the growth which is happening on this continuum or at the level of here, it is going and percolating to the down level as well, or the other sections of the population as well. That is, this section of the people are getting benefit from the growth and development from the above. This is trickling down effect. Okay? So it says that this report has put a question on whether there is a trickle down effect happening or not. That is, the trickle down that should come from the 5.4% average real economic growth from 2015-16 to 2023 is quite questionable. Whether it is happening, we don't know, as the data is suggesting. It demonstrates a relatively higher unemployment rate in urban areas, 4.8% in 2000 over the 1.45% in rural areas. So in this article, there will be a lot of things talked about migration trends as well. Let's see those aspects. So the higher income in urban areas and a better life have prompted rural urban migration in the past. So it is saying that what were the effects of rural urban, what were the factors leading to rural urban migration. So it says that higher income in urban areas leads or forces people to move from rural areas to the urban areas, because they think in urban area they can get higher income. So, and it, as in the IER 2024, although overall migration has increased, overall migration जो है increase हुआ है ना. तो migration का मतलब पता है क्या होता है? Migration means people leaving one place and going to another in search of job, better education, better infrastructure, etc. There are many factors which causes migration. You can read it from social issues, your social issues paper 1. So you will read this about migration, various factors like pull and push factors of migration from in your static part of the paper 1 social issues. Then had increased, the migration of males has declined. So males का जो migration है, that has declined 1.2% तक. during this 2002-2008 and further marginally in 2021. This implies that, now this is important, this implies that migration for economic mobility is losing the sheen, importance. So economic mobility की वजह, economic mobility क्या होता है? To progress from one level of income, one level of economic status to higher level of economic status. ठीक है? This is called, this is the writer is referring to as economic mobility. So it's saying that economic mobility as a factor for migration is losing its significance as a factor which is causing migration. Rural urban households migrate to slums instead of formal settlements. So this is the recent trend. Okay, further, if you read, what is the other thing that you have to keep in focus while reading this article is this line. Rise in casual work. A comparison of IER 2024 and our survey data shows that the rise of casual work, especially labor work, has happened due to increasing wages. So increasing wages in casual work, casual economy, or is leading for the people to take casual work. However, casual work offers a substandard work. Casual work में wages are higher, that is why people are taking up casual kind of work. But it is saying that in casual work there is no security and the working condition is substandard without any social security. On the contrary, self-employment such as business is rising but without a commensurate rise in income. So saying that casual people are taking up more casual work, okay, because there are more wages in casual work. But casual work की limitation क्या है? That in casual work there is substandard work conditions, there is no social security. At the same time, it is saying that there is a trend that people are also interested in going for self-employment such as business. Self-employment and business is another option for more, to gain economic growth. But it is saying that in self-employment such as businesses there is not commensurate rise in, मतलब equal, जैसे कि same trend में income में rise नहीं है in self-employment and businesses. That is why, so this is one trend highlighted by India labor report. Then Indian economic report. Then slum women could not march without overall rising trends of female workforce participation in urban areas. Then with the reduction of inequality, income, so it is saying that जो inequality है that has increased somewhat extent. Income also fell, leading to the urban poor to deeper poverty. So जो urban poor हैं, inequality जो है that has decreased, but inequality decrease हुई, लेकिन urban जो poor हैं that also has gone to deeper poverty. So these are some of the trends that has been highlighted in this report. Let's see further. So the next line is, hence more public support is required. What is it required? Hence the higher income in urban areas compared to rural India does not delineate the urban poor's economic mobility and quality of work. Saying that higher income in urban areas compared to rural areas, मतलब rural areas में there is a mobility and quality of work is better in rural areas, but in urban areas though there is more income, but it is not translating into better economic condition, mobility and quality of work as well. In fact, despite the decrease in inequality, the poverty is deepening in urban poors. ठीक है? Next, hence more public support is required in urban areas for access to cheap food and gainful employment. So urban जो poor हैं, urban people हैं, they will require more support in terms of cheaper food and gainful employment. So this is what has been highlighted. Now let's deconstruct the article by what I have brought for you in simpler language. The same जो article में mention है, that's what I am trying to deconstruct and put it in easier or say simpler manner. तो context क्या है इस article का पूरा? there is an India employment report by Institute for Human Development and International Labour Organization. तो ये तो फैक्ट है, आपको याद करना पड़ेगा who brought IER 2024 report, Institute for Human Development and International Labour Organization. So it says that poses question on the trickle down effect that we already saw. Divergent trend है, मतलब the trend is not converging but diverging, है ना. Diverge मतलब कि it's going from it is going in various direction from one common point. तो divergent trends क्या हैं, that let's look at that we have already looked at. This is what I have just from the article I have summarized and put it in easier languages. In the article there are some divergent trends which has been mentioned, and then income trends has been mentioned, and then further there are some economic transition saying that it is there, like IER 20. What is that? Yeah, IR 2024 and survey data shows that the rise of casual work, especially labor work, has happened due to increasing wages. So we have already seen that. तो conclusion इस टाइप के आर्टिकल में conclusion समझना बहुत ज़रूरी होता है कि अगर क्वेश्चन कुछ आता है तो what kind of conclusion you can derive. As the gross value added in agriculture, forestry and fishing grew at the slowest rate, 3.03% compared to other sectors during 2000 to 2019, along with negative employment growth, focusing more on rural non-farm would be imperative. So rural non-farm activity पे focus करना पड़ेगा, that will bring better economic growth. So this is what has been highlighted. Let's see some of the questions which could come from this article or which have already come. In GS paper 4, there was a question in 2014. In our country, the migration of rural people to towns and cities. So this article also discussed about migration trends. So this question is on migration related to something with that topic. In our country, the migration of rural people to towns and cities is increasing drastically. This is causing serious problems both in rural as well as urban areas. In fact, things are becoming really unmanageable. Can you analyze this problem in detail and indicate not only the socio-economic but also the emotional and attitudinal? So socio-economic, emotional or attitudinal factors responsible for this problem. So ये जो problem है, problem क्या है? The migration, increasing migration from rural areas to towns, drastic increase है, और जिसकी वजह से there are a lot of problems जो है वो कहाँ से rooted है, they are emotional, attitudinal and socio-economic. Also distinctly bring out why. So there are questions. A, educated youth are trying to shift to urban areas. Second, landless poor people are migrating to urban slums. C, even some farmers are selling off the land and trying to settle in urban areas, taking petty jobs. What feasible steps? So ये एक तो ये आपको explain करने हैं and then solutions भी बताना है, and the conclusion में whatever we read and discussed, that is what you're going to write in steps. So this is some of the factual information which has been given in the question context में. Then you have given A, B question to handle, C also, and then steps. ठीक है, इसके causes बताने हैं, steps बताने हैं. So from this article through India Employment Report brought by ALO, that article is quite helpful for you to handle such kind of questions. So imagine importance of reading newspaper which you can derive if you read. ठीक है, 2023 में एक आर्टिकल आया था, Does urbanization lead to more segregation? Does urbanization lead to more segregation and or marginalization of poor in Indian metropolis? So segregation मतलब बहुत ज़्यादा difference, segregate करना, poor, rich, middle class, caste, one caste to another, etc. Segregation और marginalization मतलब जो है सोसाइटी के फ्रिंजेस पे लाके रख देना, उनकी इंपॉर्टेंस को कम कर देना, मार्जिनलाइज कर देना of the poor in Indian metropolis. So this question was asked in, one question was asked in 2014, another was asked in 2023. So you can understand the significance of such articles, and that is why I always tell you to keep looking at previous year question paper, and I always tell you to keep looking at syllabus, so that you can connect with whatever you read, and that's how you read in much more effective manner. Then there is a question which is probable from this area. I have tried to make it look at the question and then I'll tell you the approach to solve it, and this is based on the article that we discussed. What are the causes for urban poverty in India? So urban poverty के causes हैं, causes for urban poverty in India. Discuss the measures that can be taken in order to end urban poverty. So causes urban poverty is the topic, ठीक है. अब इसके causes पूछा है और measures पूछा है to handle urban poverty. 250 words. If this kind of question is asked, what should be your approach? Question क्यों आया है? हमने आर्टिकल पढ़ा, IER 2024 रिपोर्ट रिलीज हुई है. डिमांड क्या है बता दिया, कॉजेज पूछा है, डिस्कस क्या करना है. दिस एन ऑल एम्पासिंग डायरेक्टिव. यू मस्ट डिबेट ऑन पेपर बाय गोइंग थ्रू द डिटेल्स ऑफ द इश्यूज. मतलब आप कॉजेज को, अर्बन पॉवर्टी के कॉजेज को आप जो है एक एक करके सब हेडिंग्स में आप एक्सप्लेन करिए. एंड देन सॉल्यूशंस ऑल्सो ट्राई टू यूज डिफरेंट सब हेड्स and explain, and also substantiate your arguments. Substantiation का मतलब क्या होता है? Substantiation मतलब providing data, facts, some reports etc. which supports your argument which you make in your answers. ठीक है. तो introduction में क्या लिखना है बता दिया. कंक्लूजन भी आपको देना है बिकॉज आस्किंग अबाउट डिस्कस. द कीवर्ड इज डिस्कस, सो यू हैव टू गिव एन ऑल encompassing all dimensional answer in which not only conclusion will come, before that a way forward will also come. The way forward, there are many points which has been mentioned in the article which we discussed. You can take some points and write the answer. Try to write the answer. You can comment in the, you can put your answer in the comment box. I'll try to look at it and I'll try to tell you the better way to write some answers, or if you have already written a better answer, all the best. I'll be very happy that you can handle the question, attempt the question, and I'll accordingly guide you further. Okay? So let's go to the second article, and this article is quite philosophical. There are 2-3 phrases that has been used that you can take up and write in your essays, and also those phrases can be asked in essay question as well. So this article will be important for you for essay paper and paper 1. So यहाँ पे 2 important sentences जो दिए गए. देखो, Greek poet Archilochus said, "A fox knows many things, but a hedgehog knows one big thing." Foxes क्या होते हैं? Fox जो रहता है, जब hedgehog आपको पता है ना, there is a kind of animal, small animal, and it has spikes on its body. So when there is a danger, it spikes it, it rolls itself into a spiky ball. तो बहुत ऐसा बॉल की तरह अपने आप को रोल कर लेता है और उसके बॉडी पे बहुत सारे कांटे हैं. तो जब फॉक्स इस पे अटैक करता है तो इट्स सॉफ्ट नोज गेट्स हर्ट. तो दिस इज द वन solution and the best solution hedgehog have towards the danger. Fox क्या होता है? Fox की personality होती है that fox is kind of a personality which has many divergent steps, many ways to deal towards problems. वो किसी एक चीज़ पे focus नहीं होता है. कभी run, जैसे अगर danger आता है toward the fox, sometimes it runs, sometimes it hides, or sometimes it just keeps hopping from one place to another, and there is many ways it employs to deal with the danger. But जो hedgehog होता है, it employs just one solution and the solution is best solution. So there are 2 kinds of personalities: fox personality, hedgehog personality. Try to think what kind of personality you are having. Hedgehog personality को centripetal personality भी बोलते हैं. मतलब बहुत सारी जो problems होती है उसको converge करके वो किसी एक solution पे लेके आता है. तो focused approach होता है. focused approach, ठीक है. लेकिन जो fox personality होती है, they are quite, उनकी जो थिंकिंग होती है उस काइंड ऑफ सेंट्रीफ्यूगल. तो इनकी थिंकिंग चारों डायरेक्शन में जाती है. तो इन अ वे देयर problem solving tactics or their thinking is quite divergent. बहुत multifaceted होता है. पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव नहीं कहेंगे, अलग अलग टाइप की पर्सनालिटी होती है. तो सेंट्रीफ्यूगल होती है. तो they have many ways, they think on many ways to solve a problem rather than one way and the best way to solve a problem. So try to think what kind of personality you are. So in today's world, hedgehog personalities are preferred more, और अलग अलग philosophers को hedgehog और fox personality में divide किया गया है. So let's try to now read further. This is one essay topic which can be picked, this line can be picked to ask an essay, ठीक है, इन योर एग्जामिनेशन. वैसे भी फिलोसफिकल काइंड ऑफ ऐसे यूपीएससी का बहुत फेवरेट हो गया है इन रीसेंट ट्रेंड्स. दूसरी लाइन है कीपिंग द फॉरेस्ट इन साइट. दूसरी जो लाइन है, कीपिंग द फॉरेस्ट इन साइट, कीपिंग द फॉरेस्ट इन साइट, डू नॉट गेट लॉस्ट इन द ट्रीज इज. सो कह रहे हैं कि आप जो छोटे छोटे जो डिटेल्स हैं उन पे ध्यान लगाते हुए बिगर पिक्चर्स को ना भूल जाएं, या बिगर टारगेट है, बिगर गोल को आपके साइड से वो अवे ना हो जाए. यू नो, इट्स लाइक, यू नो, व्हेन यू आर ट्राइंग टू फोकस ऑन अ डिटेल और smaller parts, do not forget about the larger picture, the whole picture. This, as you know, there's a gestalt psychology which says that sum of the parts is whole is the greater of sum of these parts. तो parts को मिला करके जब we create something big, that bigger picture is much bigger than its parts. तो पार्ट्स जो है उतना मैटर नहीं करते हैं, लार्जर पिक्चर मैटर करती है, लार्जर स्ट्रक्चर मैटर करता है. तो इन थ्रू आउट दिस आर्टिकल द राइटर इज ट्राइंग टू प्रूव द सेम थिंग कि जो स्पेशलाइजेशन होता है, जैसे हार्ट स्पेशलिस्ट है, ब्रेन न्यूरोसर्जन है, वो चलो there are some ways through which the neurosurgeon tries to solve the neural problems, the heart surgeon tries to solve the heart problems, but in specialization race we are forgetting that these specialized areas, human, that heart, the brain is part of a whole, and that is the entire human body. तो हम जो जैसे अलग अलग स्पेशलाइज्ड एजेंसीज है, स्पेशलाइज्ड लोग हैं, स्पेशलाइज्ड टेक्नीशियंस हैं, दे शुड नॉट फॉरगेट दैट दे आर वर्किंग for the parts, but they have to integrate it with the entire system, and that is the body, and that is what is trying to, in the entire article, this has been justified by the writer. तो चलो समझने की कोशिश करते हैं. कॉन्टेक्स्ट क्या है? It says that rather than specialized sciences focused on parts, a higher level science is required. One of the holistic self-adaptive system. मतलब दिल है, दिमाग है, हाथ है, पैर है, ठीक है, इनके लिए स्पेशलाइजेशन है, ठीक है, लेकिन जो हमारे बॉडी के सारे पार्ट्स हैं, they are working for what? The entire human body. So while focusing on the parts, we should not think that these parts are made to function for a एंटायर बॉडी, एंटायर ह्यूमन बॉडी. तो ऐसे सिस्टम को डेवलप करना चाहिए जो एंटायर सिस्टम को, एंटायर बॉडी को जो है यू नो इज गिविंग द फोकस रादर देन जस्ट द पार्ट्स. तो वही कह रहा है कि वाइल फोकसिंग ऑन द फॉरेस्ट डू नॉट लूज द साइट ऑफ द ट्रीज. ठीक है, तो दिस इज द थिंग. तो ट्रस्ट इन डेमोक्रेसी शुड बी देयर. व्हाट इज द सिनेरियो? So context we understood. Now the scenario is that citizens of democratic countries have lost trust in the government's economic policies. They is saying that people have lost. तो पहले तो एक डिबेट है कि जब बहुत सारे लोगों से क्वेश्चन पूछा गया that whether you believe in authoritarian kind of regime or democratic kind of regime. So in India almost 80%, let me again recheck what has been given in the article. This line should be read. Read the first line. So there was a question by Pew Research Center and it surveyed citizens of many countries. तो उन्होंने पूछा कि how many of them prefer authoritarian attitude, authoritarian regime over the multi-party democracy. So imagine the results. In India 85% favor authoritarian kind of regime. तो इसका जो रीज़न आर्टिकल में राइटर अरुण मायरा सर इज द ऑथर ऑफ शेपिंग द फ्यूचर, उन्होंने जो बोला है कि इतनी सारी इन द वर्ल्ड देयर इज लॉट ऑफ अनसर्टेनिटी एंड इन अनसर्टेनिटी वी आर लुकिंग फॉर सर्टेनिटी और सोल्यूशन. इसीलिए बाबा वगैरह पे जो है, बाबा एंड मैजिक पे पीपल आर ट्राइंग टू रिजॉर्ट मोर. तो जो सर्टेन सोल्यूशन देते, चाहे वो गलत ही क्यों ना हो, वी आर ट्राइंग टू सीक सर्टेनिटी इन दिस अनसर्टेन वर्ल्ड, एंड दैट इज वाई people are posing their trust more in authoritarian kind of regime. So you can see the percentage. India में 85%, Indonesia 77%, South Africa 66%, and this trend is not similar in UK and US. UK में only 37%. And in US only 32% favor authoritarian kind of regime. पढ़े लिखे हैं भाई उनके हिसाब से. तो you know, so this is the debate. Now read these lines. Average incomes may be rising, but the very rich are becoming much richer faster. Large corporations and financial institutions are compelling governments to set the rules of the game in their favor by reducing taxes for them, emasculating labor institutions and exploiting the natural environment for their profit. Then, moreover, the growth of the global economy and human population has brought humanity to the brink. Scientists predict that the overuse of fossil energy for fueling modern consumptive lifestyle will make the life on earth impossible. So these are the some of the arguments which has been made by the writer, that these trends are not good and we are losing the sight of the larger picture, that is the good for the nature, good for the entire economy, good for the entire human race, by focusing on these small things, small sighted things. Water, fundamental for life, is also running out. India is among the most water stressed large countries in the world. So these are some of the facts that has been provided to prove that we are trying to focus on short-sighted goals, parts, and we are losing the sight of the larger picture, and that is good for the nature, good for the economy, good for the entire human race. So this has been debated in this article. Further, सिनारियो देख लिया है. सिनारियो इंडिया में क्या है? इंडिया हैज वर्ल्ड 17.45% पॉपुलेशन on its 2.4% of the world's land. In 2015 India ranked 155 out of 170 countries. अब ये देखिए कितना पैथेटिक सिचुएशन है. 155 out of 178 on ग्लोबल इन्वायरमेंट परफॉर्मेंस इंडेक्स. अभी रिसेंट जो है 2020 का रिपोर्ट जो है उसमें बॉटम पे है, 180 आउट ऑफ 180. सो एकदम नीचे हैं हम लोग. अगर 180 कंट्रीज हैं तो हम लोग बिल्कुल 180th कंट्री हैं इन द परफॉर्मेंस ऑफ ग्लोबल environment performance index 2022. India is also the world's most populous country. Additional problem is to increase the incomes of its citizens faster. While economists chase GDP targets, inequality is increasing and we are spoiling the earth which is support the economy and sustains our lives. तो जैसे मैंने बताया कि हम लोग फोकस कर रहे हैं जीडीपी बढ़ाने पे, हम लोग फोकस कर रहे हैं कि जो है लोगों की इनकम बढ़ जाए, लेकिन हो क्या रहा है? इनइक्वालिटी इंक्रीज हो रही है एंड वी आर स्पॉइलिंग द अर्थ. So while we are focusing on small things, we are focusing on specializing things, we are losing the sight of the larger picture, that is the entire earth, the entire economy or the entire human race. The science of the system क्या है behind this? So science of the system, keeping the forest inside, do not get the lost in the trees. So one is busy attending the details that they are missing bigger picture. ठीक है? All sciences, social, medical, natural, fragmented and narrow cities. बोल रहा है कि जो सोशल, जो साइंस है, मेडिकल चाहे वो सोशल चाहे वो नेचुरल हो, वो सब फ्रैगमेंटेड हो गए छोटे छोटे टुकड़ों में, और छोटे छोटे टुकड़ों पे सब ज़्यादा ध्यान दे रहे हैं, पूरे एंटायर सिस्टम एज अ वन पे ध्यान नहीं दे रहे हैं. सिस्टम्स नॉलेज हैज़ बीन डिवेलुएट बाय स्पेशलाइजेशन. मतलब ब्रेन सर्जन अलग हो गया, न्यूरोसर्जन मतलब न्यूरोसर्जन अलग हो गया, हार्ट स्पेशलिस्ट अलग, किडनी स्पेशलिस्ट, नेफ्रोलॉजिस्ट अलग है. देन ऑल दिस इट्स काइंड ऑफ क्रिटिसाइजिंग स्पेशलाइजेशन, कि स्पेशलाइजेशन करते करते हम बिगर पिक्चर भूल रहे हैं कि हार्ट, दिल, दिमाग, शरीर, जो शरीर का एक हिस्सा है, शरीर जो एंटायर सिस्टम है वो मेन है, उस सिस्टम को नहीं भूलना है. हम अलग अलग पार्ट्स पे ध्यान दे रहे हैं, बट वो पार्ट फंक्शन करें पूरे ह्यूमन बॉडी के लिए, तो इंटीग्रेट करिए पार्ट्स को विद अ बेटरमेंट ऑफ द एंटायर सिस्टम. हार्ट स्पेशलिस्ट कैन कीप द हार्ट अलाइव विद अमेजिंग टेक्नोलॉजीज. ब्रेन स्पेशलिस्ट delve deeper into biology of the brain. They lose the sight of the whole human being. So ये point जैसा कि explain किया. Climate scientists research how to remove carbon. तो बोल रहा है कि अब ये तो human body की होगी, अब climate researchers जो हैं वो they are studying that how to remove carbon from the atmosphere. लेकिन effects of their solution on the livelihoods of citizens are not their science scope. मतलब जो climate scientist हैं they are focusing on the small thing, the small part, कि कार्बन को how to eliminate carbon from atmosphere, but they are not trying to give a solution or that how these issues of the climate are impacting human beings or the nature as a whole. तो citizens की livelihood पे कैसे इफेक्ट कर रहा है वो उसके बारे में कोई बात नहीं कर रहा है. So that is what is point made in this article. high-tech solutions can improve parts of the complex system. So human body is a complex system, parts हैं इसके अलग अलग. तो ये कह रहे हैं कि जो high-tech solutions हैं they are helpful to improve the parts of the complex system but not the complex system itself. Systems while reducing overall health and well-being. कह रहा है कि इस पार्ट्स पे तो ध्यान दे रहे हैं, ब्रेन को इफेक्टिव कर दे रहे हैं, किडनी को इफेक्टिव कर दे रहे हैं, हार्ट को इफेक्टिव कर दे रहे हैं, बट एंटायर जो ह्यूमन बॉडी है उस पर कोई इंप्रूवमेंट नहीं है, बिकॉज दे आर वर्किंग इंडिपेंडेंटली नॉट टूवर्ड्स सम बिगर पिक्चर. Modern science gave human beings hubris that they could conquer unruly truth. The arrogant scientific man thought he could change the system that he created. मतलब जिस नेचर ने हमें बनाया, we the human beings, we became so arrogant, we thought we can change the entire nature itself. नेचर ने जो हमें बनाया, हम नेचर के साथ ही छेड़खानी कर रहे हैं. मतलब जैसे ये क्या कहते हैं, बीटी टेक्नोलॉजी है, बीटी टेक्नोलॉजी के थ्रू वी आर चेंजिंग दी जेनेटिक्स ऑफ दी ग्रेन्स और दी फूड ग्रेन्स एक्सेट्रा, और फूड लाइक कैबेज देख लो आप, ब्रिंजल देख लो. सो इट्स सेइंग दैट वी आर tampering with the nature which created us, and we thought we can bring big changes. So it's criticizing such kind of attitude. Rather than specialized sciences focused on parts, a higher level science is required. तो parts पे ध्यान देने के बजाय कोई higher level science required है जो पूरे system पे ध्यान दे. Complex self-adaptive systems have three components: system being, system thinking and system acting. Systems being require humility, system thinking requires mind of the hedgehog fox to see patterns among the details. तो कह रहा है कि ना ही hedgehog kind of personality चाहिए, ना ही fox kind of personality चाहिए. फॉक्स जो है वो छोटी छोटी डिटेल्स पे ध्यान देता है, जो हेजहॉग है वो लार्जर पिक्चर पे ध्यान देता है. तो हमें हेजहॉग्स फॉक्स दोनों का कंबाइंड मेथोडोलॉजी पे वी हैव टू वर्क ऑन एंड वी हैव टू ब्रिंग द सोल्यूशन. तो वे फॉरवर्ड क्या है, दैट इज ऑल्सो डिस्कस. लेट्स लुक एट दैट व्हाट द राइटर सेज. systems acting to improve the world for everyone must be driven by organizations whose purpose is cooperation, not by organizations driven by competition. तो ऐसे ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस की ज़रूरत है जो कोऑपरेशन पे बिलीव करती है, ना कि कंपटीशन पे. आई वाज इंटरैक्टिंग विद फाउंडिंग मेंबर ऑफ सुपर 30 अभियान सर जी, who is also the DGP of ex-DGP of Bihar, is now retired. I got an opportunity to interact with him. He said that when I was thinking that why students of Super 30 were successful, then he said I found that I observed that students, they were quite cooperative. They were discussing solutions of the mathematical problems or physics, and they were trying to help each other. So competition with collaboration, that is cooperation with collaboration, not the competition. So competition की भावना नहीं होनी चाहिए, collaboration with cooperation की भावना होनी चाहिए. That is what he said. So that was the reason behind the success of the students of Super 30, and that is what in this article also the author is saying, that rather than organizations based on competitiveness, they should be based on cooperativeness. Competitiveness will eliminate the basic essence that is good in the people, and once the good in the people is lost, larger picture जो humanity की है, that is success, growth, वो अपने आप डिफीट हो जाएगा. शॉर्ट टर्म्स गोल्स पे ध्यान नहीं देना है, लॉन्ग टर्म गोल्स पे, लार्जर पिक्चर्स पे ध्यान देना है. So yes, going further, the world needs more caring. The world needs more caring, less competition. Women are natural family builders. Now is connecting women and men, their responsibility, their roles. So women naturally are caregivers. They are made like that. Over the years, they have evolved to be more caring. Where men, they had to go out, they had to earn their livelihood. So they are growing to be more competing. So it's saying that rather than men telling women or men expecting the women to come on par with men and compete with them, the men should learn from women to be more caring, and this will create a better system. So that is what is saying. Women are natural family builders and system facilitators, whereas men are brought up to compete, rather than men teaching women to think like men. तो आदमी जो है औरतों को सिखाए कि आप हमारे जैसे सीखो, जिसको स्यूडो फेमिनिज्म भी बोलते हैं, कि औरतों को लगता है कि लॉट ऑफ वुमेन थिंक दैट आई हैव टू बी लाइक मेन. व्हाई? यू डोंट हैव टू बी लाइक मेन. यू योरसेल्फ आर क्वाइट स्ट्रांग. नेचर हैज मेड यू द स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट, आई थिंक, kind of person who walks on the earth. तो why to be like men? You are yourself very strong. Pseudo feminism नहीं, feminist बनना है, feminism follow करना है, pseudo feminism नहीं. तो rather than men teaching the women कि हमारे जैसा सोचो, and compete karo. Actually, men must learn from women to be more caring and apply it to make the world better for everyone. So this is about this article, quite philosophical and quite useful. So these are the topics which I already have told you. These are two kind of questions you can take away, and you can expect to an essay question on this. Try to write an essay on these phrases. A fox knows many things, but a hedgehog knows one thing. एक है. दूसरा, keeping the forest in sight, do not get lost in the trees. Try to write an essay on these two topics and see if you can justify the essay. यूपीएससी फिलोसफिकल क्वेश्चन पूछता है, फिलोसफिकल एसेज पूछता है ऐसे में, तो ये प्रॉबेबल है, काफ़ी अच्छे लगे मुझे. तो हेजहॉग की पर्सनालिटी, फॉक्स की पर्सनालिटी मैंने आपको बताया. ट्राई टू नो व्हाट काइंड ऑफ पर्सनालिटी यू फिट इन, वेदर यू आर एन hedgehog or whether you are a fox. So, and both of them have their own roles and both of them have their own relevance. जो फॉक्स काइंड ऑफ पर्सनालिटी, अगर फिलोसफर्स या राइटर्स की बात करें तो शेक्सपियर कम्स अंडर फॉक्स पर्सनालिटी. और अगर hedgehog की बात करें, लेट मी think I'm forgetting hedgehog personality. तो both of them have their relevance. तो शेक्सपियर बहुत critical thinking, बहुत diverging thinking, बहुत सारी चीज़ों के एक टाइम पे सोच पाते हैं. So this kind of personalities of the foxes. So try to think what kind of personality you have. And with this, I end today's daily newspaper analysis. I'll see you in tomorrow's DNA. Till then, keep reading, be consistent and be diligent with your preparation. All the best. Tathastu bachcho.